Now, I said I wasn't going to do any more uploads on my community post, but I figured this story was too good to pass out. It's a story about another woman going out of the country to have surgery, and then months later, no longer being on this earth. I'm finna get to this news clip.
A Houston mother is sharing her heartbreaking story after losing her daughter to fungal meningitis.
Yes, she has a message and a warning to anyone hoping to save money by traveling across the border for surgery. Here's Anieli Ruiz.
Oh yes, another woman wanted to save money by going outside the country to have not only the BBL done, but liposuction. And I heard here in the States that the BBL costs like $5,500 and the liposuction costs like $3,600. I guess that's why she went to Mexico to have the surgery done on it cheap. Both the BBL and the liposuction. I heard it was like $3,000 for both. But there's a reason why it's cheap, because I don't think any of the clinics over there are reputable.
She was my baby. She was my baby.
With a broken heart, Nora Whitehead is sharing her pain. The loss of her 31-year-old daughter, Cheyenne Medrano.
It was hard to believe that there was no hope.
She says Cheyenne had been in an abusive relationship.
She just...
Like, what kind of abusive relationship? I think they just throw that out there just to throw it out there without going into details on what type of abusive relationships she's been in. I guess whether her boyfriend was the aggressor or herself was the aggressor. But they just have to throw that in there.
Thought that she was overweight, and she thought that she wasn't beautiful anymore.
She wanted to change her image through plastic surgery.
She went to Matamoros, Mexico, and
I don't know, in those filters she looks kind of cute to me. I mean, she looks like she doesn't need surgery, but I guess she felt like she was unbeautiful, and she had to artificiate herself some way, shape, or fashion.
And she went for surgery for liposuction and a BBL.
Cheyenne's surgery took place in March at Clinica K3. A friend drove her to Matamoros. She went without letting her family know.
For $3,000, my daughter paid with her life.
Her death from fungal meningitis tied to an outbreak at a pair of clinics in the Mexican border city near Brownsville. The CDC putting out a warning late this summer saying anyone who received the epidural anesthesia at these facilities is at risk.
When a fungus is causing that inflammation or infection in the lining of the brain, we call it a fungal meningitis.
The problem, doctors say, the fungus is not easy to detect, and it needs to be caught early with treatment over a long period of time.
Those are extremely hard to treat.
For Cheyenne, the symptoms appeared quickly. Headaches, sensitivity to light. Her mother...
Now, I heard them said that the symptoms appeared quickly, like after she had both procedures done.
says her daughter deteriorated fast.
She went into cardiac arrest on a Tuesday, and she wound up on life support from there on out, and she never came back out from it.
2 months later, Cheyenne was gone.
My daughter suffered.
Cheyenne leaves behind friends and family, including her own daughter, just 8 years old.
Well, her friends, I don't know how important her friends are, but I guess. But the 8-year-old is important in this story because now the 8-year-old's left with her grandma raising her instead of her mother, because her mother was preoccupied trying to beautify herself to thirst trap men instead of just raising her daughter. I mean, it's another case of people taking their own interest, putting their own interest in front of their children's, and that's sad.
She thought her mom was going to go to heaven and come back,
Cheyenne's mother now left with so much ache and anguish. She hopes by sharing her suffering, she can help prevent other women from going to a clinic across the border.
Your life is really at risk and you're really paying with your life.
And help other families avoid the same pain.
Please don't do it. It's not worth it.
Anayeli Ruiz.
That's sad. I mean, ladies, if you're gonna have surgery outside the states, yeah, do your due diligence and at least do some research and think about it before you proceed going outside the country to have surgeries, because I heard many stories like this. Like I said earlier, when women have surgery outside the country and they don't come back. Thoughts and prayers go to her and her family. If you enjoyed the video, push the like button, share and subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more notifications. Tell me what you think in the comment section. I'm out.